In this video, we're gonna look at one of the newer offerings from TriggerTech for the Glock platform. It's called the Ace Trigger System. I'm gonna give you a rundown on what it is, features, and specs. We'll install it in one of my Glocks here. We're gonna put it on the trigger stand and go shooting. Wow, what a difference. Hey guys, Gavin Gear here from UltimateReloader.com. As you can see here, I am a fan of Glock pistols. The grip angle is correct for me and they always go bang. There's also a ton of aftermarket gear for the Glock platform, including the relatively new Ace Trigger System from TriggerTech, which is what this video is about. What I have here is I have my Glock 43, which is my carry weapon. I have a customized Glock 17. I have a police trade-in Glock 21, and I have a Glock 20 SF. So these two guys here are 9mm from the factory. This guy right here is a 45 ACP, and this guy is a 10mm auto, but I also have barrels for other cartridges, including 40 Smith & Wesson. So yes, I like the Glock platform, but one thing that people are gonna find lacking, beyond just the sights, is the trigger system. It's a very blatantly factory trigger. It works for utility, but it's not a real joy to shoot in like a competitive pistol environment. So in steps the Ace Trigger System from TriggerTech for the Glock platform. These are going to be in your standard frame 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson models. There's a complete list we'll have in the article. The certified special is USPSA approved. It has a pad type safety. Like other triggers from TriggerTech, this Ace Trigger System features zero creep technology. It has their patented roller design, and also features the clicker adjustment screw, which allows very specific click rotations when you're adjusting the trigger pull weight. In addition to that, you have the clicker screw, but you also have a take-up spring and a plunger spring, heavy installed by default, and another option, light, which I'm gonna install, which will help to further configure the dynamics and the pull weight of the trigger. Okay, so there's a basic rundown. With that, I'm gonna get it ready to do the install. So I've decided to install the Ace Trigger in my Glock 17 full-size 9mm. Make sure that this is safe. We've got the rock vise here, and what's nice is we can use the Picatinny clamp on this accessory rail on the forward part of the frame. Okay, so why don't we get things out of the box here and we'll see what's included. Okay, so everything's out of the packaging. Here's what's included with the Ace Trigger. We've got the primary trigger components. We've got the disconnect, which also becomes the backplate. We've got the installation tool, which is great that that is included. Replacement springs that I mentioned for tuning the dynamics of the trigger. We've got the appropriate Allen key here, and then we've got some extras. We've got the printed materials. This is kind of the owner's manual and installation guide. We've got the Velcro patch, which is always a good thing. It also came with a TriggerTech card game. This is absolutely hilarious. The Ace Trigger card game. You can win a free trigger by filming and sharing your results by scanning this QR code, which is awesome. As a team, we're going to have to follow up on that separately. Okay, with that, I'm going to install the trigger. I'm not going to show every step by step, but just know that TriggerTech has a video that guides you through the process with some great close-ups and visuals. I'm going to get going. So this trigger upgrade is straightforward. I started by taking off the back plate and replacing the extractor plunger spring, and that's going to be a part of getting into that lighter pull weight configuration. I then removed the pin on the actual trigger lever and removed the take-up spring and replaced it with the gold spring. There's a silver spring that's pre-installed at a higher take-up pull weight, and there's a gold spring that will lower that further. So that was a little bit of work that I did before really getting into the nuts and bolts of the install, but the install itself is pretty simple. I have 3 pins here on my Glock. Some of them have 2. I removed those. We removed this stop bracket here, lift out the old trigger, take the front and rear portions of the trigger, click them together, rotate it, drop them in, replace the pins, and then it's now time to put this together. Let's see how this is going to actually work. Okay, so that's a good sign. And whoa, that's nice. So the pull, great, and very short reset, especially compared to a factory trigger. This had a ghost trigger pre-installed. This is definitely an upgrade, I would say. So the next step is we're going to take a factory Glock with an unmodified trigger and this Glock 17 with the TriggerTech Ace trigger and run trigger scans on both of them to see what the before and after picture would look like on your Glock. Okay, so I got trigger scan set up. This is the TS11. This is the world's foremost trigger profiling tool. The way it works is there's a motorized trigger actuator. It's recording forces at different distance intervals, and it gives you a graph that shows a bunch of great things, including creep, it shows peak force, it shows a bunch of good stuff. So what I've got here is I've got the Glock 17 that we just upgraded with the Ace trigger, and then I also have a factory Glock 20 SF. This is a 10 millimeter. I know this trigger hasn't been modified because I bought this Glock brand new. So I'm gonna go ahead and run 3 trigger scans on the Glock 17 with the Ace trigger, and we'll see what these are gonna look like. So we got some really consistent results here. I'm just looking at the 3 scans. Peak force, 2.955, 2.944, 2.914. So we're at about 2.94 pounds peak force. Travel to actuate, 108 thousandths, 109 thousandths, 108 thousandths. Those are within 1,000th of an inch. That is some insane precision there. Initial take up, about 70 thousandths of an inch. Over travel, about 66 thousandths of an inch. And you can see from the quality here, if you just look at through the course of the trigger pull, we can see the take up there, the lower ramp, and then we can see the second stage actuate. Very, very consistent, very smooth. So let's next take a look at what a factory trigger looks like. Okay, so I swapped the Glock 17 for the Glock 20 SF. Let's take a look at what these trigger scans are going to look like. Okay, we're not even on the same page here, so let me adjust the scale a little bit here. Let's put this up to 8 pounds force, and then travel range, let's see, looks like we're going to need to be about 0.4. There we go. Wow. That is literally a night and day difference. It looks like we had 7.564 pounds peak force. Travel to actuate was 3 times at 0.308. Initial take up, 43 thousandths of an inch. Over travel, 75 thousandths of an inch. Okay, so let's see what happens if we do 2 more of these scans so that we can make sure that we're gonna get consistent results and actually take a look at the consistency of this trigger. Okay. Okay, so the results are in, not very consistent. It looks like the peak force was fairly consistent, 7.564, 7.463, 7.537. But just if you look at the magnitude, the distance, and then the lines are just not quite as nice. You could see definitely in the final stages, right before the trigger breaks, there's that squiggle at the top, and that's a bit of grittiness there. Not a big surprise, it is a factory trigger, but you can see with this picture right here just how much better the Ace trigger is from TriggerTech. So a trigger scan comparison is great, but let's do some actual shooting, starting with the factory trigger. The Glock 20 SF, this is going to be more of the wild on the recoil side, and see how the two compare. That's pretty stiff. Let's get that Glock 17. All right, let's see what the Glock 17 will do. Oh, wow. Wow, what a difference. What I'd like to know is, what do you think about the Ace trigger system? Are you running one? Please share your results. Drop a comment and I'll join you there in the comments section. If you have questions, I can answer those there as well. Thank you very much for watching. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching Ultimate Reloader on TV and want to take advantage of free resources, exclusives, and hot deals, just hold your camera phone up to the QR code, tap on the link, fill out the information, boom, you're getting Ultimate Reloader emails. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. Thanks again for watching.